Solve the equation 2 power 2x plus 1 minus 12 into 2 power x plus 16 is equals to 0. If you are to solve such a question, we will begin by dealing with this part where we have 2 power 2x plus 1. We can write it as 2 power 2x, then multiply by 2 power 1. This is because these two powers are sharing the common base, so that will give us 2 power 2x times 2. Then the next thing, we will evaluate 2 power x. So 2 power x, and here we have 2 power 2x. So what we will say, we will let 2 power x to be an unknown letter, for example t, and therefore 2 power 2x will be t squared. So this is the way that we solve such a question. You let 2 power x be t, and 2 power 2x, 2x is double of x, so it will be t squared. And therefore we will substitute. So we'll have 2 power 2x, then times 2, these 2 here, then minus 12 into 2 power x, then plus 16 is equals to 0. So what we will do, we'll substitute for 2 power 2x with t squared, and here with the t. So we'll have 2 times t squared, that gives us 2t squared. Then we'll have minus 12t, then plus 16 is equals to 0. Then there's a number that is common through, that is 2, can cancel all through, so we divide through by 2. That will leave us with excuse me, here 1, t squared minus 6t plus 8 is equals to 0. Then the product, we want to use factor method. Product is 1 times 8, 8. Then the sum is negative 6. Product is always the multiplication of the coefficient of t squared and that of the constant. Then the sum is the middle term. So two numbers that when you multiply, you get 8, and when you add, you get negative 6. So we'll use the product to find that. So 2 and 4, if all of them are negative, that's negative 2 and negative 4. When you add, you get negative 6, and when you multiply, you get 8. The two numbers, we will apply them in the middle term. So we will have t squared minus 2t minus 4t, then plus 8 is equals to 0. Then we factor in groups of 2. So we'll have t is common here into t minus 2. When you factor outside t, you'll be left with t here. Here you'll be left with 2. Then here what is common, we'll say minus 4 into t. When you factor outside negative 4, you'll be left with t. Inside here we'll have negative 2, such that when you multiply back negative 4 by negative 2, it gives us positive 8. Then the next thing would be outside the bracket, we have t minus 4. So we say t minus 4. Then inside the bracket, t minus 2, say t minus 2. Then we will say is equals to 0. So what you do here, we say t minus 4 is equals to 0. That means when you take 4 across the equal sign, t is equals to 4. Then secondly, t minus 2 being equals to 0, when you take these two across the equal sign, t is equals to 2. So we'll say hence t is equals to 4, or t is equals to 2. But remember, we were not asked to look for t. What we are looking for is x. So bring it back. We say 2 power x is equals to t, which is equals to 4. So what we need to do here, we need to write this 4 to the base of 2. So we will have 2 power x being equals to 4 is 2 squared. So we therefore ignore the bases and say our answer, the value for x is equals to 2. Secondly, we also have a second t, so we also substitute there and say 2 power x is equals to 2. Then the bases are the same, so 2 is just the same as 2 power 1, because 2 power 1 remains the same number. So if we say 2 power x equals 2 power 1, That will therefore mean that x is equals to 1. So we therefore say our values for x is equals to 1 or x is equals to 2.